From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next.
From your Los Angeles Dodgers.
Just about set to go, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Landon Knack. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. The 1-1 is fouled off. No outs. Runner on second. That one outside. 2-2. And he struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you could sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, it happens.
And now, Brent Rooker on the ground to third. Over to first, and there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, catcher Shea Langeliers.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now a chance for Shea Langeliers. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Conforto ranging back. And that is that. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back here in L.A. and towing the slab in this one, Luis Severino.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Severino swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Mookie now. Look out! And it hit him.
Batting third.
No, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swings and misses.
One ball,
and a count 1-2. Betts over at first with one away. That's to third. Off balance feed. There's one. And that's two. End of one. And we're still scoreless. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And one out now.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Gio Urshela to the plate. Next offering is fouled back. That's way outside. The count now 2-2. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 down, bases empty. JJ fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Ball, that's just out.
And a foul ball. Severino kick steals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 down. So digging in, Andy Pages. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No score here in the second. The other way. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Pages on his way to third. The relay throw in there safely.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
One down, runner at third. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
I got 3 and 2.
One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Pages at third with 2 away. That one not close. And that's ball 2.
Ball.
Miguel Rojas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Out to short, Wilson. Fires over to first. Out number 3. One hit in the inning, a triple, but they leave him stranded. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back on to the third inning. Here's Luis Urias.
Luis Urias.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
First baseman.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Nick Kurtz. One down, base is empty. This ball's chopped on the ground. Handles, throws to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. So now 1-2.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Set for the bottom of the third. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
The 1-1. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. That one out to right. And that will drop foul. 1-2 again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
He was all over that one.
Now
That's about as
batting,
textbook as it gets.
designated
Got his
hitter,
stride and load out of the way early.
Ohtani.
He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That's off the mark. 2-1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Taylor stands at first with 1 out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throw safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And a count 1-2.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next offering way off the plate. The rare K for Mookie.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a foul out of play. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Ground ball left side. Urshela to first in time. That ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Still no score. Back here in LA as we go to the top of the fourth. And here is Tyler Soderstrom. One, two now. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fourth inning underway, no score. That one ripped. That's back there. And gone. All muscle to center field. His 11th of the year. It's 1-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
1 out, base is empty. Now it's going to be Shea Langoliers. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
A's leading by a run. Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Taylor going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. The A's get 1 on this homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go.
Leading off
Bottom 4.
for the
Here
Dodgers,
is Freddie
first
Freeman.
baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Next offering upstairs. Nice grab. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the
Now
air.
batting,
Lets the defense
right
work behind him with
fielder,
another ground ball.
Andy
Good execution.
Pages.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out
1
front
ball,
that time.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Now batting.
And
third
now it's
baseman,
Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Center field. Bleday makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. We played 4. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Top 5, Jon Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Gio Urshela. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
This is J.J. Bleday. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Now one missed. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Anthony Banda looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia also getting ready. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. High fly ball, right field. Pages makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Urias.
Luis Urias will hit next. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Smith makes the catch, inning over. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And
Dodgers,
here is Michael Conforto.
Left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Just missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in his zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Full count, 3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Severino with another strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ripped to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. Going to count 1 and 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And that skips in the dirt. The A's bullpen has some movement. Osvaldo Bido, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Sears, a left-hander, also throwing. The A's up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Dodgers down in order, and it remains 1-0.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, Anthony Banda.
Number 43.
The southpaw's been really good
Anthony
against left-handed
Banda.
hitters. Nick
Leading off
Kurtz
for
digs
the
in now.
Athletics, first baseman, number 16.
And a foul ball. And that one hit to first. Freeman takes it to the bag. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Now batting,
Jacob
shortstop,
Wilson getting
Jacob
ready
Wilson.
to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Rojas makes the play. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2
Up
outs.
next
That is
for
an
the A's,
excellent
left
pace.
fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom. And that one fouled off. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Pages makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Shohei Ohtani. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Elvis Alvarado appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Holman getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is downstairs.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Not close with that one. And now it's 3-2.
All set to throw pitch number 100. He needs a quick inning here if he's going to be able to make it through 6 complete.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
No outs. Runner at first. And the batter now, Mookie Betts. That one misses. 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Luis Severino is done. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching for the
So a new
Athletics,
pitcher on the mound for the A's,
number 45.
Osvaldo Bido.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
The batter now will be Will Smith. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score, and the Dodgers even it up. The relay, safe, he beats it, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, there you go, the RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Freddie Freeman now. The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Smith stands at second with no outs. On the ground, right side, Urias sends it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder.
And now it's going to be Andy Pages.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next one is off the plate. 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 away with a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Caught him looking for the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Runner at third, 2 away. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw and saved. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
Runner at first with 2 away. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Next offering is down low. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Outside corner, got him looking. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the A's 1. Back here in L.A., top of inning number 7. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Pages raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the A's, catcher Shea Langeliers.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Shea Langeliers. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Not even close there. 2-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Luis Garcia, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Yates also throwing. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
Count.
That one 95 to finish him off. Lawrence Butler up
right
next for the A's.
Lawrence Butler.
And that one wrapped foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing there for the A's. And they still trail it here 3-1.
Now pitching for the
So out of the
A's,
pen comes the right-hander,
number
Justin
60.
Sterner.
Well, he's been a really
Sterner.
tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's the second
Leading
baseman,
off
Miguel
for the
Rojas.
Dodgers, second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Rojas checks his swing. Now it appealed to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Got him swinging. Here comes Chris Taylor. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Threw
One
that
ball,
fastball right
two
by
strikes.
him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the
Now batting,
benefits, the
designated
advantages of
hitter,
relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's
Ohtani.
inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
That one
Two
not
balls,
close.
one strike.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. His 12th of the season, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luis Garcia. He last pitched 2 days ago. Gio Urshela
Leading
steps
off for
in.
the A's,
The
third
Athletics
baseman,
in
Gio
striking
Urshela.
distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
The 1-1.
2-1.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Just
Ball
off the inside edge. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Base hit and a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
So up next, J.J. Bleday.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Ball.
Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ground ball, could be two. There's one. On to Freddie. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Luis Urias up next for the A's. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the eighth. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. And that is out of play. And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, number 16.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Luis Garcia won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Tanner Scott.
So a man at first. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. 2 outs. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 3. And that one is in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. The A's strand 1, and they trail it 4-1. Bottom of the 8th, Will Smith to the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is
Now
getting
batting,
ahead in the
the
count.
first baseman,
And as a pitcher, it really
Freddie
allows you to start
Freeman.
expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy
Now
up there,
batting,
especially
the
with
right fielder,
pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good
Andy
example.
Hines.
He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority. Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right
One ball,
here. Been doing a
2
good job
strikes.
keeping him in striking distance.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And we're back.
Leading
And
off
now
for the
Jacob
A's,
Wilson.
Shortstop Jacob Wilson.
And that one ripped to left. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Having a really nice game here. That's
Up
his
next
second
for the
extra
A's,
base hit.
left fielder,
Just a really
Tyler
nice job of
Soderstrom.
turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
At the plate, Tyler Soderstrom.
Ball, that's
And
ball.
that's downstairs. And that's ball 3. Man at second. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now that slider was way out of the
Designated
zone,
hitter,
and for me, it just
Brett
comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting, catcher Shea Langoliers.
Stepping in, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Check swing, called strike.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Good eye in that spot.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Scott is just 1 strike away. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one.
Got
a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And Dave Roberts is out of the dugout, and he's going to pull his closer. Tanner Scott won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Kirby Yates takes over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. That one missing inside. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give him a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And your final 4-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.